Hello from the world headquarters for the Hanging with Herky Empire.
What a great week we're having. The sun has been shining, it's been warm, the furnace is off, the windows are open. Yeehaw!
We are exhausted though from all the work we're getting done around here.
Yes.
We fall in bed every night. It's like, oh, my knees hurt, my hip hurts, my back hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We're getting behind our shed. We have like a lean-to, so we're getting that cleaned out because we're going to use just a smidge of it
for our
the
brand new
chickens.
chicken coop.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So anyway,
So we've been really busy.
rearranging and just doing stuff, cleaning out.
And since we got this this window of good weather, I've been wrenching on Jack in the driveway.
I should have taken a picture of you out there. His hands are just
My hands
covered
are
with
filthy.
grease. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a huge bruise on the back of his hand.
So I had a few things. You know, it's a 22-year-old vehicle, so there was some oil drips and some hoses and things like that.
And the pins for our doors.
Yep.
My door kept wanting to
She
fall
had a
off.
hard time getting the door open. So anyway, I've been out there since we had good weather and I can do it out there. We did outside. The only thing is I had it up on jack stands and the front wheels off, and it's not Nancy approved for.
We live on a busy county road, and everybody can go by and see that. We got our van up on blocks. Hello.
She thinks we look like a bunch of hill jacks. So.
Well, we're hillbillies is what we are.
So anyway, I got it down on the ground. I got that all taken care of.
We just went for a ride.
So for right now,
Continue,
we're just going to let things be. Next month, I'll do some more projects on it, but slowly but surely,
Well, we got a big trip coming up, so you got to get that thing dialed in and ready to go, right?
It's dialed in. We'll make it.
And we got to make sure we have a spare tire.
Yeah, because I want to hit something on the road again.
This week, Natchez Trace. I love Natchez Trace. I could do it again this week.
Yeah.
If you said, let's go do it
drive.
again, we would do it. Mm-hmm. Peaceful, just relaxing. And it's different every time, I think.
Mm-hmm. You've seen the first part, so we got a 2-part series going here of the Natchez Trace. And be honest with you, we could do several days. I did get some emails, people saying, hey, you should spend some more time in Natchez, and we know that. We have done...
We're going to do that.
And in the past, we've done a little bit more in Natchez.
Right.
But...
we did a battlefield one time with the kids.
Right.
Yeah.
That was in Vicksburg.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But...
all the same.
You know, the time that we had, it was all the time allowed for this time. So we didn't get much in the town of Natchez, but boy, if you go there...
But we got to get out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take what we can get when we get it.
So it's a fun drive. I really like it. We didn't have much traffic.
No, I was really surprised. You could tell when we got into like a bigger town around
Tupelo.
Oh, getting off time.
Yeah.
It picked up then, but other than that, we had it to ourselves.
Yeah, it was really nice. I was impressed because you know, when you look at that sunken trace there and you see how deep that is and all the different people that have, walked that. We talked about the modern times, people walking it that were, I'm going to let Herky down.
There he goes.
We're flatboat operators
right.
while walking it. But you think about that, it has been said that was even a path for mastodon and things like that. So most of these old Indian trails started out like that, as you know, animal migration paths and everything, and then man used them in more modern times. But
now that's not part of Trail of Tears, though.
No,
right? Okay, I wasn't sure. I get those two mixed up, but
so it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy that, especially when we're in Indiana and the weather is still cold here, and just a short drive, well, we say short, it's like 8-hour drive, we can get down to Natchez, Mississippi and have really nice weather.
80-some degrees. It was so beautiful. And some friends of ours that we met, and now they have a YouTube channel, Let's Be Us. They just did the trace, and they biked it. They took turns biking it, so you might want to go check them out. They did the trace on bikes.
So they've got about a 5-part series going. There's several YouTubers on the trace right now.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Let's
interesting.
Be Us.
Let's Be Us. We met them at
Fort
Fort
Wilderness.
Wilderness a couple years ago, and they
Right
did,
after we had our YouTube
Yeah.
channel, they didn't have one
yeah.
yet.
So
Living in a van.
we've been corresponding with them, and yeah,
Sweethearts.
they're on it right now.
Yeah.
Doing it with bikes. So
Yeah,
check that
they
out.
have a dog, Kramer, so they're taking turns on the bike. So yeah, check them out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So last week we were talking about. Said that I was going to tell you a funny story about the Trace.
Edward.
So we were on the Trace. Like I said, there wasn't much traffic at all, and Barbara made us that really nice map.
That you saw, yeah.
So at the beginning of the video, you've seen that map, and it's really long. And
I was making notes all
we
along.
wrote. Nancy wrote little things on it, like different places to see, and we had it all set up, and she folded it as we go, and moved kind of almost like a triptych for AAA.
Right, but I kept it in manageable size, and I kept it in my hand at all times, and our windows were down.
Right, so we're going down and look, I have some dash cam footage, and I'm going to lay over the top of this thing so you can see what happened here. But it was really funny. So we're driving along, we come to a Y in the road, and there's a car that appeared to be.
She was pulling out in front of us. I just swear
I don't
she
know.
was.
I don't know what she was doing.
And I know this will surprise you, but I went, ah!
Nancy let out a big scream, had the map in her hand, ah! And the map went out the window, and we lost the map.
And I could see it in the rearview mirror floating away, and I said, just pull over and let me go get it. No, it's run over too many times now.
There was a lot of traffic there. So, Barbara,
section.
we
Sorry.
are sorry. We lost the great map that you gave
I
us.
know. Thank
and
you.
More
It
importantly,
was very handy.
we were sorry about losing the notes because we met some people, and they gave us some nice boondocking locations.
In Tennessee, right as you go into
Yeah.
Tennessee, and all I can remember is something about a 14 something.
Yeah, we met these people, and
They were camping at Jeff
They
Bisbee
said they
with us.
do. They said they do it several times a year, and they had all these boondocking spots, and we embarked them. You know what's funny is I am always beaten on litterers, like people that throw stuff out the window. You guys know this from our YouTube channel.
I had to pick up extra trash that day.
I'm the one that's always mad because people are throwing stuff out the window.
And his wife throws the map out the window.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had to spend a little extra time that day picking up trash, making up for the
Big map.
For the map that we threw out the window and couldn't recover.
I'm sorry, Barb. And it is a very, very handy map. But
So, no longer do we have the map.
No.
But anyway, it was a lot of fun. We really enjoy the Natchez Trace. And so, in the first video you've seen that we made it all the way up to Jeff Bisbee.
Mm-hmm.
And we spent the night there.
And in this week, we will start at Jeff Bisbee, but we go down a little ways back to the French
10
camp.
miles.
Is it 10 miles? And then we start again. And we hit the detour, and we forgot to...
We forgot the video. We said that we were going to video
Hey, we're
the
still
detour,
learning.
and we didn't. But we went, so we stayed at Jeff Bisbee because when we went by French camp, it was getting dark and everything was closed. And the other thing I mentioned in the video, and I've said since on the comments, is that you don't want to be on the Trace at night.
No, but because it's pitch black, and I got to tell you this story. So we're at Jeff Bisbee. I'm in the trailer getting things all ready, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Herky and I can't imagine where Ed is. And so he finally comes in the trailer and went, oh, that felt so good. And I said, what? I just took a shower. And I said, where'd you take a shower?
Right out there.
Next to
in
the
nature.
van. I said, did you put your swimming trunks on? No, it's dark. Nobody could see me.
I'm telling you, it is so dark there that you can't see your hand in front of your face.
And then he said, do you want to take a shower? That would be no. I'll just use my baby
So
wipes.
if you know from our van tour, we had the
shower that Herky sits on.
So we have a pressurized water system. I have 2 water systems in the van. One is just a 5-gallon tank that holds water that we keep in there for Herky's drinking water and cooking and things like that. And then in between our seat, we keep what's called a rinse kit. There's 2.5 gallons of pressurized water there. And so you can get a
Has
nice
a hose.
Yeah, the
with
hose
a
comes out there.
Shower
You get
head.
a shower. So I took a shower right outside there.
And we can also heat that water.
That's
you
right.
To mention that.
You can plug. I have a plug that you can plug in the cigarette lighter, and it'll heat it up to about 80 degrees or something like that.
Yep, that's what he did.
So anyway, it was wonderful to take
except
a
for
shower.
those people who happen to go by and see you.
There was nobody
I
out
apologize if you're one of them.
there. There was
just
nobody
saying.
out there. So anyway,
you hope there wasn't.
different. Moving on. So we stayed there at the Jeff Bisbee, and then that morning we backtracked 10 miles back down the trace.
After we had our delicious burritos that you made.
Oh yeah, so I have figured out that we can make these breakfast burritos before we leave the house, and we just throw them in the microwave and warm them up. So,
but if you brown them on each side,
yeah,
and then we freeze them, they're better.
Yeah, they tasted really good. So
yeah, it was good.
On this trip, we had almost every morning. That's all we did for breakfast is just the breakfast burritos that we made before. Anyway, we backtracked 10 miles to the French camp, and that's where you're going to see us pick up in this week's video.
And I lose the map. I don't think you can see it in the video, though, can you?
I don't think so. But anyway, so we back up. We go to French camp. They were in a cleaning mode there, so they were cleaning everything. The activities, I guess you might say, were not open, but we had a really good time. We probably spent 2 hours there, maybe.
Oh yeah, well, the pottery shop was open, and some of the students, the girls, were in there, and I bought some things, which we'll show you. The girls are very talented. Yeah,
it was really fun. We didn't show. I say this in the video. We didn't show any of them in the video just for privacy reasons. We don't know their parents and whether or not they would approve of that. So,
but it was fun. The pieces that I did buy, the girls. There was 2 girls and there was like 6 girls in there, but the pieces I bought, the girls that made them were in there. So that was fun for me.
Yep. So anyway. Be watching for the video this week. We won't give everything away, but we're gonna finish up the Natchez Trace this week. And
and Herky made new friends. We won't say anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We have to watch the video.
Yeah.
That's right. Herky did make some friends in the video. I think you'll find it's cute. You'll like it. So.
Of course, it's cute. Herky's in it.
Oh, I know. You know what's funny is we just went through the drive-through today at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And the girl...
He gets his drive-thrus mixed up.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get a treat, but anyway, the girl at the drive-thru said that was the cutest dog.
She didn't touch him, obviously, because
right.
she's handling food, and so Ed said, hey, he's got a YouTube channel. So the 2 kids working there, a boy and a girl, they're like, oh, we're going to look him up.
Anyway,
so we'll see if
Herky
they do.
Won the cutest dog award today.
At Chick-fil-A.
At Chick-fil-A, Herky.
We sing. And you know he loves chicken.
Hey, we appreciate everybody that reaches out to us every week and comments. We got a lot of comments this week. A lot of people said that, thanking us for the tips on the Natchez Trace. A lot of people said they were going to try that.
Oh, dude.
And so please do that. We heard from Doug and Chuck and I don't know. There was several emails. I dare not get started because I'll leave somebody out. But anyway, we really enjoy when people send us their pictures of their trips.
And people picking up their new runaways. That's fun to see.
Yeah, several people have gotten their runaways and
taking trips.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
I don't know. We've got a lot of other things going on this weekend. Charles and Susie Moman are going to be
at our church Sunday night.
Boondocking in our in our driveway. So we're gonna spend some time with them. So we got a busy week planned, and anyway, Rabbit Trail. But
our son's commissioning service, they are coming up for that.
So make sure that if you need to, drop us a line on email. We really appreciate it.
Please.
Give us those comments and those thumbs up.
That guy right there has a Facebook page.
Yep. And follow Herky. I have been working a little bit on Instagram.
How's that going for you?
It's going all right.
Right.
I'm learning how to do it. So
JB will be here in a few weeks, and he can
give me all kinds of tips. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching our videos. We really appreciate it, and be watching for that video on Sunday for part 2 of the Natchez Trace. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and right now we gotta wake this dog up. He needs to go for a walk. You wanna go for a walk? Okay.
Alrighty. Well.
Bye now.
See you on Sunday.